Hey guys, today we are going to be taking a look at the coordinate plane. We're going to start off with a little bit of vocabulary. Our first vocabulary is an actual coordinate, and that is used to show position on a coordinate plane or map, and it's shown as pairs of letters or numbers. Then we have our x-axis, and that is the horizontal axis of a graph, and the y-axis is the vertical axis of a graph. Next, we have the origin, and the origin is the point of intersection of the x and the y axis on the coordinate plane, and the origin always has the coordinates 0, 0. When we are finding the location of a point, we always have ordered pairs, and ordered pairs are a pair of numbers, and the order is very important. And one thing that we have to remember is that 4, 6 is a different ordered pair than 6, 4. We also have 4 different quadrants. Quad is the prefix of our word, and quad means 4. And the coordinate plane is broken into 4 quadrants, and they have Roman numerals that represent those quadrants. So we have Roman numeral 1, 2, 3, and 4. One of the ways that I always like for you guys to remember the direction of those quadrants is that we are talking about the coordinate plane, which coordinate plane starts with a C. So we start our quadrants in the C for coordinate plane. We start in 1, we move into 2, then we go to 3, and we end in 4. The direction that we go tells us the order that we need to name our quadrants. Next, we have a blank coordinate plane, and on this coordinate plane, I'm going to label some of the important parts of the coordinate plane. One of the most important parts is the origin, and the origin is always the point 0, 0. And then we have our x-axis, which is, again, our horizontal axis, and our y-axis, which is our vertical axis. And I'm going to go ahead and label our quadrants on here as well. Quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. And one thing that I have you guys, and I like for you guys to do, is to know the type of numbers in every quadrant. If you can know what type of numbers are in each quadrant, that's going to help you so much. So quadrant 1 always has positive ordered pairs. All the ordered pairs in quadrant 1 are positive. In quadrant 2, they are always negative positive. Quadrant 3 is always negative, and quadrant 4 is always positive, negative. If you can remember this visualization, you're going to be able to remember a lot of information whenever it's time for you to plot points. Now we have some points that are listed, and we're going to name those ordered pairs. So we're going to start with ordered pair A. And one thing that we have to notice and that we have to remember is that when we plot points, we always go horizontal first and then vertical. So we always start at our origin. So we're going to start at our origin, and we're going to go to point A, start at my origin, and I go over to -2, and then I go up to 3. So the ordered pair for A is -2, 3. For point B, we will again always start at our origin, and we're going to go to the right this time, which is in our quadrant 1, positive. So I know it's going to be positive. I'm going to go over to my right, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go up, 1, 2, 3, 4. So point B, the ordered pair is 3, 4. For point C and D, I always have students who get the ordered pairs very confused when they're on the axis label or on the axes. And if you can still remember you have to go horizontally first, then you're going to be fine. Start at the origin. I'm going to go to C. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go 5 places to the left, and going to the left is in the negative direction. So I have -5, but I'm not going up or down any. Because I am not going down, up or down any, the ordered pair is going to be -5, 0. For point D, I start at my origin, but I'm not going to the right or to the left any. I'm only going down 2. So since I didn't go to the right or the left any, I moved 0 to the right or to the left, but I went down 2. So my ordered pair is 0, -2. And my last one is point E. Start at the origin, go over to E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Went to the right 5, and I went down 4. This time we're given a list of ordered pairs, and we need to plot those points. So we're going to look at point H first. We have -5, -1. We always start at our origin. So I'm going to go to my origin. I've got a negative, so I know it's going to be in quadrant 3. It's going to be somewhere over here. -5, -1. I'm going to start on my origin. I'm going to go over to -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to go down 1. Once I label my point, I want to make sure that I name it so I don't get it confused with other points, and that is point H. Next, we have point J. It is 3, -2. That means I'm going to go to the right 3, down 2. That's in quadrant 4, and I'm going to name it J. Next, I have the point K. It is 4, 0. When I see that 0, I know, okay, it's going to be on one of my axes. It's either going to be on the x-axis or it's going to be on the y-axis. So 4, 0, I start at the origin. I go over 4. That's my first number, but I'm not going to go up or down any. So I'm going to put my point and label it K. One thing that I always have students that tell me is that they're confused about where to put their letter when they name their point. They tell me, do I need to put it on the right of the point? Do I need to put it on the left of the point? Do I need to put it above the point or below the point? Guys, it really doesn't matter. As long as you name the point somewhere around it. And my last one is 6, 1, point L. I'm going to start at my origin, go over 6 in the positive direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to go up 1 because it was a positive 1 and name it L. Hope this little mini lesson helped. See you next time.